So, good evening, bachcho. Finally, the wait is over. The National Board has given clarity on the tentative date of NEET 2026. It's a tentative date. Again, I am saying this. Before the session has started, somebody's asked me that is there any chance for the date to be preponed? Usually that doesn't happen. Usually the NBE seeks time. Prepone usually doesn't happen. Uh, Rest of the doubts I will take as the session goes on. Good evening, Amrita. Good evening, Preeti, Tanvi, Anushka, Vittal, Amrita, Pooja. Good evening, everybody. So it's great that now we have a clarity, we have a date, and that should make our focus razor sharp. Okay, all the gray clouds that were there, now they are clear. The tentative date is 2nd May, and we are hoping and praying that this comes out to be as the final date. All right. Now, before I begin, I'm sure most of you have seen this cartoon and you know this story, right? It's about the hare and the tortoise who ran a race. All right. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry for that pause. All right. So, why I'm showing you this picture is I'll tell you really soon. So just keep this in mind. All right. So the race began. The tortoise took the first jump, kept running, but the tortoise was slow. He started slow, he continued slow, and he ended slow. We'll come back to this story really soon. First, let us do a fact check about the exam. All right. So, first, in the last strategy session that we had seen, the last 4 month strategy of NEET 2026, we had predicted a few dates, and the last date was 15th April. All right. Considering that you just have 15 days more from 15th April, so you have extra time, which is very good that you have extra time. All right. Second important thing is that it's a Saturday exam. All right. Unlike usual Sunday exams, this time the NEET, the 2nd May, is a Saturday exam. All right. What is the difference between a Saturday and a Sunday exam is Sunday roads are usually clear. Okay. Most of the centers of the exam are in metro cities. Okay. They are in bigger cities, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 cities. And the roads are clear because office crowd is not there, school crowd is not there. But when it is a Saturday exam, before reaching the center, you have to take care of the Saturday road traffic, which is very important. All right. So it's a Saturday exam. Third thing is, in just 14 days, you have your INI-CET exam, which is INI-CET May 2026. The date is 16th May, which is again a Saturday exam. All right, again, this is the first time that INI is taking a Saturday exam. It's always a Sunday exam. INI dates are out since long time. It's 16th May. So just 14 days after NEET is going to be your INI-CET exam. All right. Now, what is the eligibility? Who all are eligible? So, eligibility for NEET is that your internship completion should be 31st May. Internship completion should be 31st May. So, all the students, even the new aspirants, you have this opportunity to take this exam just for a trial, to try your luck, to see if your basic knowledge is good enough. If you've done good hard work in final year, you can try and take this exam if your internship is getting over by 31st of May. For INI-CET, why am I telling INI-CET now is because now the strategy will overlap. Okay, now till now we had not done a lot of INI-CET things. We had done, but we had not revised. Now things will go hand in hand because there is no long gap between these two exams, but a very short gap. So INI-CET, the eligibility is 30th June. Okay, the INI-CET May exam is for the 1st July session, the session which starts on 1st July. Everybody whose internship is completed by 30th June, they are eligible. All right, so this is about the eligibility. Next, please remember, I know most of you know it, just reminding you, all those who are planning for Army Dental Corps, even you have to take this NEET 2026 exam. All right. So, Army Dental Corps, it's a short service commission in the Army, which can be extended to a permanent commission. The Army also gives you an opportunity to do PG. All right. So, these are the things. So those who want to go into the Army, this is your exam. All right. Okay. So, is this a good news or a bad news? Okay. The exam being postponed, for some of you it is postponed for a month, for some of you, for those who have imagined that the exam will be in mid-March, it's like a 1.5 month postponement. But is it a good thing or a bad thing? I definitely feel that it's a good thing. All right. Why? See, first of all, your important previous year topics, most of you must have a backlog. Most of you must be having a backlog, and this postponement will give you few more weeks to complete the backlog. All right. I'm not saying that you should have backlog. Most of you should not have it. But until you have a clarity of date, okay, sometimes it becomes very difficult to finish. Now that we have it, it's a very good time to complete whatever you are doing. Okay, maybe your ortho is over, but there are few topics which are left, which you skipped and you moved on to the next subject, say oral pathology. So now you have the time to complete whatever you had left. Okay, so it's a good thing. Another good thing is there will be no break in continuity for those who want to give the INI-CET exam. So what happens normally is, after NEET, it's such a draining experience for most of the students that, gathering themselves together and preparing for INI-CET may waste 2 or 3 days for the student. But now that INI-CET is just 15 days away, most of you will be doing a parallel preparation. Those who are giving the INI-CET, which all of you should actually, you will be doing a parallel preparation, and there will be no break in continuity. As soon as you finish your NEET exam, you will begin your strategy in the INI-CET way. All right. So there is no break in continuity, which is a very good thing. Third thing, which all of you must love, is early freedom. All right, you finish both the exams together and you have early freedom. You can move on to the next stage in your life quickly. All right. And the fourth good thing is, now there will be overlapping preparation. Now there will be an overlapping preparation. It is slightly tough. I always say that when you're doing NEET, in the last few months, just focus on NEET. And then you have 1.5 or 2 months for INI-CET. Give it that extra time. But now that there is no gap, now you have to overlap the preparation. It is tough, but it is very, very advantageous. Your concept clarity will be much better because NEET is more of direct questions, INI is more of clinical questions, and when you do both together, it will really help you in every single way. All right, so this date is a good date. The best thing is, now we have clarity. Although the NEET has said that it is a tentative date, but unless and until there is a real emergency or there's some real problems, we don't expect that the date will go here and there. Okay, so keep praying that the date is the same, 2nd of May. All right. So, what should be your plan now? How you should, think, what should be your frame of mind? Okay, I will say just four things. Okay, just four things. First is, do not panic, prepare. Okay, a lot of you panic when the exam date is out. Oh, only 3 months left. What will I do now? All right, just give me a second. All right. Yeah. So 16th May is the INI-CET date. My team is telling me that I have put the wrong date, but I have put INI-CET date as 16th May. I think that's the right date. Date change ho gayi hai. Okay. All right. So my team is telling me that just now that the date has changed. We'll come back to this. In a second. Let me just... Okay, tell me the date. All right, so coming back to the strategy for NEET, okay, to not panic. A lot of you panic when the exam date is announced. It's not the time to panic, it's the time to prepare. All right, second important thing, do not add any new resources. Any new resources, nothing new. Okay, now I have 1 month extra, let me start this book. No, please do not add any new resources to your preparation. The same thing that you have been reading will continue now also. All right. So 16th May is the date for INI. There's no mistake here. This is what we have said. 16th May is the INI date. All right. Okay. Next thing is, do not change your strategy. There is nothing new you guys want to do. You have to just continue with your own preparation, with your own strategy, the one which you have already made. No change in strategy. All right. Yes, we will do a little bit of things extra. I will tell you what, but there is no change in your strategy. All right. And the fourth thing is, do not slow down. Very importantly, do not reduce your speed, do not change your pace, no breaks, no nothing. Just continue with your own pace, which is why this turtle won the race. He started slow, but consistently. He continued in the same pace. Even when he was crossing the rabbit, he did not make any halagulla, just quietly kept walking. And in that same slow and steady pace, he finished the race as a winner. All right, which is very, very important. Speed is not important. Again, I am telling you, it is not the speed, but the consistency which matters. All right, there is nothing new that you are going to do in the last 1 month. It is the same thing in the same pace, no extra waking, sleeping less than 6 hours. No, same pace. All right. Okay, now if whatever you are doing, okay, broadly most of you are in either your second or your third revision. Okay, and broadly, if you're a DBMCI student, you have been doing the PYQs, the notes, the GTs, the revision videos, and the TND. You will continue doing the same. All right. If you're not a DBMCI student, if you're studying from somewhere else, please continue that same thing. All right. So most of you will be completing your revisions by 20th of Feb. Okay. Whatever you're doing now, continue with that. And most of you, as per the NEET strategy, last 4-month strategy we had discussed, most of you will be finishing everything that next revision by 20th of Feb. Now, between 20th Feb and the exam, you still have 9 weeks and 5 days. I'm not counting 1st of May because I'm keeping that as a day of travel. You are keeping 9 weeks and 5 days. You still have it. All right. And 9 weeks is 9 twos are 18. You have 19-20 subjects. 3 days per subject. You can still finish one full big revision very nicely. So all I recommend you to do is do weekly tests. Okay. Every Sunday, you will give a test. Okay. Every test you give should be like your main exam. Do not take it lightly. Do not take it too seriously, but just like your main exam. All right. GTs are to analyze, not to score. When I say this, what do I mean? Whenever you give a GT, whenever you take that test, okay, where does it become useful to is when you analyze it. Analysis is very, very important. Score is not important at this point. Okay, rank and score, no. The GT is supposed to guide your preparation. Okay, whenever you have a wrong answer in GT, you should be happy that you have read the explanation, you have understood the explanation, and you will not make this mistake if this question comes in the exam. All right, so your GT score, already you have escalated in your GT score, you have come to a point where it is more or less static. Okay, so don't worry about the score or the rank now. Now is the time to analyze your GTs, and whatever mistakes are there, you have to do that. Okay, okay. Next is you have to do the most important topics first and more number of times. For all of you, for the DBMCI or the non-DBMCI student, we have been doing a series of the most important topics in NEET currently on YouTube. All right, on YouTube, there is a series going on where we are discussing the most important questions and topics of NEET of every subject. All right, this will be followed by the most important topics of INI-CET, exam. All right, now this will give you an idea of the difference between the two exams. Those who are not giving the INI-CET, don't worry about it. But those who are taking the INI-CET, please watch these two series also. All right. Okay. Most of you will have this question in your mind that, what is going to happen to my validity? Okay. All of you who are Revision Pro students, okay, who have taken the Revision Pro, your validity is till the May INI-CET exam. So you don't worry about your validities. It is going to stay till the exam. But those who have taken the other packages and your validity is getting over, you can always come back to the app and extend your validity. All right, you can purchase a little bit more time and you can extend your validities. All right, till the time you want it. All right. Next very important thing from our end, from the DBMCI end, we are going to give you more GTs. We are going to give you more new practice GTs so that you have this do not have this habit of having the same PYQ in front of your eyes. The tweak PYQs, the new questions will be incorporated into the GTs, and more GTs will be given to you both for INI-CET and for NEET. All right, we will be giving you alternate GTs of INI-CET and NEET, and you can take both of them parallelly. The only change in your strategy will be that now you will add the INI-CET PYQs also. Okay, I have always told you that you have to go through the notes, and the notes very beautifully cover both the NEET and the INI-CET syllabus. All right, so don't worry about it. The notes will cover your whole thing very nicely. Just you have to add in your preparation the INI PYQs, which we have done before, but we have not revised. So we will revise them also now parallelly. You can do it in a subject-wise fashion, or you can do it in a paper-wise fashion. Okay. Okay. Also, we are going to announce the All India mock, which will be NEET-based exam very, very soon. Most probably it will be on the 1st of March, but we'll be announcing that very soon. It is free for all. You can all take it, and we'll share the discussions of the questions also with all of you. All right. So most of you are doing well. All right. Just remember this fact that you have to just keep going in the same pace. Okay. When we try and increase our pace, it may create a panic. When we feel that, oh, Holi is coming, or there is a lot of time in exam, and we start resting like the rabbit, again, there are turtles who will, get past your speed. All right. So Just remember, do not panic, do not be unhappy. Just believe in yourself that, okay, you have come a long way. It's been a long journey and you have sustained. It's just a matter of February, March, and April. Just a matter of 3 months. Sustained preparation, the same things again and again. All right, same notes, same PYQs, same custom question bank questions that you have made for yourself, and TND and Revision Pro. This is a beautiful time to do test and discussion and revision videos. A lot of you had asked me last time that, no, ma'am, if we have time for only one of these things, whether I have only time for TND, I don't have time for revision videos, or I have only time for revision videos, I can't take the TND. Now is the time. All right, all those who have missed one of the two things, both of them are different, both of them are very, very useful, and you can even watch the revision videos when you're transiting from your college to your home or whenever you're traveling. Beautifully curated 5 hours, 6 hours video covering the whole syllabus. All right, so just complete whatever you have left incomplete and repeat the same things again and again and again. All right, so just believe in yourself. Anything is possible. Don't think that there is anything new that you need to do. Just continue with the same pace. Do not stop and finish whatever is left. Okay, now I'll be taking your questions. Okay, I can see a lot of questions there. All right. Okay, there is a lot of joking going on here. All right. Okay, so 17th May, probably the date is changed. The INI-CET date is changed, and the current date on the website is 16th May. All right, so don't worry. You can just check the website again. The current date is 16th May. All right. Those who are putting the question of 17th May, the date is changed. All right. Doing all PYTs from past 15-year questions paper is good for top ranks in NEET. Shivam, yes, it is a very good idea. It is not easy. It is easy to do it once. It is easy to do it twice. But unless and until you do anything 3 times, it is not useful. All right. So 15 years is a lot of questions. If you can really do 15-year questions 3 to 4 times, it is really going to help you a lot. All right. Yeah, so Shivam, I have answered your question there. If you're still in first revision, no problem. You still have a lot of time. You have 3 months, and 3 months is not less, rather 3.5 months, because even in January you have 7 or 8 odd days left. So don't worry. See, why I gave you this example of the tortoise is he's slow. All right. Anybody who is slow is not a disadvantage. You need only one thing. Honestly, if you want to crack the NEET or INI, it is not speed, it is not IQ, it is not intelligence, it is not a God gift. The only thing you need is this. Just ask yourself, do I get up at the same time every single day and do the maximum, the best that I can do? If the answer is a yes, then even if you're slow, it's okay. All you need to crack this exam with a top rank is discipline. There is no second thing that you need. All right, so EWWW, don't worry. All right, what to do if you have started preparation in January 2026? So Shruti, this depends on what is your baseline preparation. All right, I have had a lot of Dr. Sarvat Fatima, who just cracked INI-CET with an all India rank of 5. She also did her preparation just for 4 months, right? But her base was so strong because she's done the 4th year foundation course of DBMCI. She had very good conceptual knowledge of the final year subjects. She cracked even INI-CET in her 4-5 months preparation. So nothing is impossible, Shruti. Yes, you can definitely do it if your base is a little strong. If that is not strong, you can build your base in whatever time you have. Okay, you can just try. Otherwise, the exam happens every 6 months and every year for NEET. Okay, so yes, it is definitely possible. Okay. Do we have any subject-wise revision test coming up? So Devanshi, subject-wise revisions are for the new batch, for the 2027 batch, the people who will be doing the 2027 exam. For the 2026 batch, there is no subject-wise tests, only grant tests. We will be giving you extra grant tests, at least 4 or 5 NEET and 4 or 5 INI-GTs, depending on how much time we have. And no subject-wise, it will be a full grant test only, based on the pattern of the exam. All right. Please give weekly GTs. Yes, that is the plan, Ruhani. Yes, so weekly GTs are already planned. In the last 5 hours, we've been doing that, and you will be getting the weekly tests. All right. Basic live class plan extend for 15 days. Yes, you can just extend your plans through the app. If you are having some problems with the app, you can take the help of your buddy, and Manisha is your buddy. She'll be helping you. All right. So Rohit, not solving XYZ books and doing it all from the DBMCI material. A lot of our toppers have done just that. A lot of my NEET rankers, a lot of my INI-CET rankers have just read the eGurukul app. All right. So for them, it has been enough. And through them, I can tell you that it should be enough for you also. If you do that sincerely, nicely, at least 3 times, it should be enough. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Rohit. So, Saimata Tabassum, can we have subject-wise test series? No, obviously not. This is not the time to give subject-wise tests, beta. The subject-wise tests are already there in the app. The subject-wise tests exist in the app for this year. They are already there in the app. If you want to give SWTs, you can definitely go back and give the SWTs. But the new tests, I will not give you subject-wise tests. This is not the time. It is the time to run the final race now. In the last 3 months, you have to actually see if you can sit in one place for 3 hours and shift your mind from one subject to the other if the questions are jumbled, or part A, part B, which are not equal. So exactly simulating the NEET pattern, I will give you grant test. It will not be useful to give you SWT at this point. Okay, if you still want to do SWT, they are there in the app. You can always go back and take the SWT. But at this point, we'll give you more GTs. Okay, definitely more GTs. All right. How to cover a PYT? This is taken separately, subject by subject, by individual faculties on YouTube. You can go to the live sessions of YouTube just now, just before the session. The pedodontics, most important PYTs, has been discussed. Previously, endodontics have been discussed, oral surgery is discussed, and we are going through that series. So you can always watch it. It's for everybody, and you can take help from that. All right. So revision videos will be available in the Revision Pro plan. You can take it from the app or the website. All right. Okay, Aman is asking me, I'm giving GTs regularly. Will the exam pattern be almost on the same or difficult? See, let me tell you something, Aman. If the exam is very easy, all right, or if the exam is very difficult, the competition is going to remain the same. Okay, if it is easy, for everybody, it is going to be easy. If it is difficult, for everybody, it is going to be difficult. Okay. If it's an easy exam and out of 240 questions, everybody can easily mark 150 questions. Okay. Then also, the actual competition is for those last 90 questions. All right. Versus if it's a very tough paper and out of 240, say 200 questions are very tough, only 40 are easy. So then also, the competition will be staying the same. So never ever do you think that, because it's your first time, I want to tell you that whatever is the difficulty, all right, your competition is always the same. And all that matters is how well prepared you are. Okay. So just study with discipline, leave certain things to somebody who is watching over you, who's looking you working really hard, and who will definitely bless you with the amount of hard work proportional to the amount of hard work that you have done. All right. So easy paper, difficult paper does not make much difference. A topper will be a topper. Somebody who's not been disciplined may not show that well results. All right. Okay. So important topic session is already going on in YouTube. You can watch it from the sessions. How to reduce negative marking in NEET. Do more GTs. Analyze your GTs. So you will know how to take calculated risks, how to take a judgment call. All right. See, all of you know who Michael Phelps is, right? Michael Phelps is the GOAT in swimming. Okay, he's won 28 Olympic gold medals, something which no athlete has ever been able to do. All right, and there are multiple interviews of Michael Phelps there on YouTube and on different places. And he said, somebody asked him that, what makes you different from the other athletes? He said, I practiced every day for 6 years. And the interviewer said, that's it? You practiced every day for 6 years? That's it? He said, no, listen carefully. I practiced every single day with the same routine for 6 years stat. So whether it is my birthday or Sunday or Christmas or Holi, Diwali, whatever it is, I get up, I swim, I come back, I eat, I sleep, I get up, I swim, I come back, I eat and sleep and repeat. Exactly same boring routine for 6 years continuously. And that's all we need to do just for 3 months. The exact same questions, the exact same practice of the test, which is the GT, every week. Every single Sunday, you sit down, you take the test, you analyze the test, you go back and do your notes, do your PYQs. That's it. All right. So this is absolutely okay. And this is how you're going to reduce your negative marking. This is how you will know how to take a judgment call, when you should listen to your instincts, when you should leave a question if you've never even heard of a question. So whenever you are in doubt of two options, you should mark it. You should definitely mark that question. When you have more than two options which are doubtful, you should leave that question. All right. And how you will know? By practice. All right. So you have to practice more and more, and that will automatically reduce your negative marking. All right. Okay. Now, most of your questions are being repeated. This is my second drop in MDS. Is it worth? Definitely it is worth it. Definitely. There's no doubt about the fact that MDS is worth it. All right. But you have to prove your worth. You have to show that you are worth getting that MDS seat. It's a fight of 450 odd seats, guys. So you have to work that hard. All right. So definitely the answer is it is worth it. I got AIR 310 AIMS November. Can I jump on the top 100? Definitely. Bharat Tele. Definitely. A rank 310 in AIMS is a beautiful rank. It's a very decent rank. That means you have good conceptual knowledge. All you need is just polishing of your PYQs. Okay, just brush up your PYQs very, very nicely. You definitely have a good chance to score well in NEET. All right. I'm in final year. Can I sit for the exam? No, Vedehi. You cannot take the exam legally. You should not fill the form. All right. Okay. Okay, so Pranay, you've just joined eGurukul app. For your kind of questions, we have the morning motivation session every single day at 8 a.m. in the morning. You get the link in the group. You click that link. It's a Zoom link. Just download Zoom on your phone or laptop, and you can connect with me. And these kind of questions, I will be happy to answer in the MMS every day. Any day you can ask me. All right. Counseling related doubts, I'm not answering here. Guide for pharma and medicine. We have special sessions for pharma and medicine. The PYQ sessions, they will be coming up very soon on YouTube. You can definitely take guidance from those most important sessions. All right. Okay. So this brings me to the end of questions from you guys. I just hope and pray that all of you who have worked hard, just keep believing in yourself. All right. It is very much doable. The confidence that you want, will not come till the day of result. Okay, don't expect that you will be like very, very confident before the exam. Even on the day of exam, there will be certain things that are shaky, there will be certain topics that you feel you're forgetting. But still, just remember the fact that if you have been steady, if you have been disciplined throughout the year, you will definitely get good results for that. Okay, there is an overall reward for the overall hard work that you guys are doing. All right, so just continue with your speed, continue with your pace, to not slow down. Add on the INI-CET PYQs to your preparation and believe in yourself. All right, all the best to all of you. Those who want to connect to me, we are available in the DBMCI MDS Premier Group on Telegram. You can raise any doubts, you can tag me or any faculty, and we'll be happy to help you. All right, your goal is our mission. Just believe in yourself, guys.